Hello, everyone. Welcome to Next Level Humanity podcast, another episode. I'm here with Nikita from AltaVC. Hi, Nikita. How are you?
Hi, Nefsakh. I'm fine. Amazing Saturday evening. So
yeah. Thanks for joining us on Saturday evening. It might be a little challenging on Saturdays, but I see that you're also like me working. I worked the whole day. I had some meetings. And I'm actually getting ready for a dinner event because It's Saturday evening. So welcome. Let's start by hearing a little bit about your story and also how did you end up with founding AltaVC?
Sure. I'm happy to tell a story about myself. So I started working with VC. I fell in love in this sphere, in this market when I was a student. I heard a partner of Intel Capital had told a lot about how startup entrepreneurs start making their products in the garage and how successful they could become. And it was so inspiring, so insightful. So I decided that I'll definitely need to be an entrepreneur. So, and with my faculty mates, we made a couple of attempts. The most successful one was after I graduated university. Actually, so my master degree is in physics, but we decided that we need to create an adtech startup. I mean advertising. So we created some stuff connected with social games and put some codes into the platform and helps them to monetize their users. We grew up to $5 million of annual revenue, but then we closed our startup due to some reasons. Especially, so we made a lot of mistakes about our business decision. We built the product before we sold it, so we threw a lot of millions of lines of code because it wasn't needed for the market. But
I'm going to come back to that, by the way, because I think that's a very important topic we should be covering. Especially underlining for all entrepreneurs, because entrepreneurs usually get really excited about the product and they focus on the product without even understanding the market or whether asking themselves, is there a market for in the first place?
So I 100% agree with you. And after that, I switched to VC side. So I became an investment manager. So based on my experience in startups, it helps me to understand founders more. And also, when I was working for idf.vc, we invested in we have been investing in pre-seed stage startups, and we created an acceleration program for them. The main idea was to help founders to understand their bottleneck and help them to see it by themselves, not just saying them what to do, but show them, okay, this is your biggest challenge. What are you going to do with this? It went so successful that founders, after the program, they've been telling us that, guys, you saved a month of my work, of my lifetime, maybe years of my lifetime, because I believe that the thing that I'm doing is absolutely right, and I just need to wait a little bit more or struggle a little bit more and everything will happen, but you show me how to see the same problem different way. After that, so I worked in other different VCs. When I moved to Cyprus, I met Eugene, our managing partner. So we realized that we go through the same school actually. So he was trained by the same mentor as trained me. And we decided, so the idea that we can save a lot of time for founders, we can help them to struggle a little bit less than they're doing right now. This is an amazing thesis for our fund. Also, we want to support the founders that are changing the world, that are trying to make this place a little bit better in healthcare, in mental health, in education, in all these verticals that are really affects people's life. So, and if you can support founders who became a unicorn, who will have 1 million users, make their life better. So this is an amazing goal for us. For us as the founders that we see as a business.
And you did, I think you did a great job with finding the founders. I'm going to talk a little bit about your investment strategy and everything, but why don't we go back to the to the main problem why many companies fail, I did the same mistake many times in my life. So I think entrepreneurial journey is kind of like the summary of entrepreneurial journey is you learn from your mistakes and you get better at doing mistakes.
Yes.
And the faster you do fail, the faster you learn, which is great. I love the whole failing process of entrepreneurial journey, because you fail fast and you learn, and then you literally like fall down, get up fast, and you create another product, and you do market search, a better market search. You also become the better version of yourself. That's why we call this podcast Next Level Humanity, because I strongly believe that an entrepreneurial journey is the path to next level humanity. You have to reach beyond your human capacity to become an entrepreneur, because as you know, there are times when things get really tough and you need to tap into a level where you are literally not human anymore. You are beyond that, because your mind, how it works, how you fail hard, and that's such an exciting journey. So I agree about that exciting journey, and that's the mistake we usually do, is we get so excited about the product. Like I said, I did the same mistake again, many times, and we just, because we are so interested about the product and we're so passionate ourselves, we think the whole world would like to buy that product, but that's usually not the case. So how are you mentoring the founders about finding the right product and finding the right market and the market product fit?
So we create a standalone methodology, standalone approach. We are calling it growth tracking. So the thing that helps founders to find actually the growth points. It consists, it relies actually on a person, mentor. We calling them growth partners. I do this role also. And when entrepreneurs come to our acceleration program, when they start working with us, we find them. We bring one of our growth partners to work with them. So how this methodology works, how we're doing this. So first, every growth partner needs to diagnose the problem. What's the bottleneck of the founder? It's usually one, not usually, so it's according to our approach, it's one bottleneck, one single time. It means the founder should focus on this that's important. And the second, that's the thing that is most challenging here, is how to present this bottleneck, how to show this to the founder, and how to help them to adapt the strategy, the approach right now to the thing that they discovered. What we're using to do this, so this is more the coaching technique than strategic, than advising, because we are asking questions. I think we can start from the diagnostic. This is the most simple part, how to do this. The simple because we're using lean stack approach or lean startup approach. The founder could be in two different stages. Whether you are looking for scalable channels or you're looking for the value and for your ideal customer profile. So if you're in an initial stage, you're validating your ideal customer profile. You're validating that you have problem solution fit. So the founder need to have a value proposition. They need to have users that say that okay, we have the same problem, and they looks pretty similar in the way they are expressing their problem. You have MVP or something that helps to prove that your approach brings value to the customers, and you can ask for money. So people are willing to pay you. They are do prepays, they pay upfront, or they're already using the product, happy and going to continue their subscription or whatever business model you do. If you're working on the validation stage, you need pick one or two different sales channels. You need to have value proposition for the channel, actually. You need to have at least one or two couple of leads that came through this channel. it validates that, okay, your idea of the sales channel is working. Then you need to close the deal. Your unit economics should be positive, and then your unit economics should be positive on a scale. So it means, okay, for example, we start our influencing marketing campaign. We paid some money, or we partnered with one of the influencers. They bring some users for us, but unit economics is not positive. Or we managed to do this once, but we have no idea how to do it multiple times. Mm-hmm. It means that sales channels is not working, and unfortunately, you need to go back to the initial stage and look for another sales channel. If you're stuck in sales channels, maybe you need to go at the very beginning and rethink your deal customer profile. Mm-hmm. So this is how it works, and of course, on top of this, we're using our experience, because sometimes the bottleneck is inside the founder's head. They're afraid of something, they are overwhelmed or burned out, or they need to learn how to delegate tasks, for example. So when we start working with founders with revenue higher than 10K a month, in pounds or in euro, it doesn't actually matter, but it means that the founder already hired somebody. They had meetings, they had tasks, and founders think that she needs to look at every person, she needs to control everything, everyone and everything, and it multiplies the number of tasks, and founders feels overwhelmed. And when we see this founder, when we see this case, there is no need to try to identify bottleneck in the business. We need first to work with founders and help them to drag themselves out of this circle and start delegating or hiring business assistant, or do something that reduces the number of tasks she has at the moment. So this is how we diagnose companies. The next level actually. So how to present this to founders, because founders don't like advices. You can't just tell people what to do. Nobody likes it, even not fun. Real humans just don't like to take advices out of nowhere. So our objective is to learn with founders how to look at the evidences, how to look at the facts that they gathered from their customers, from the analytics, and how to use it to see the next step in their business.
It's interesting you say this, because in our accelerator, we first teach founders the importance of mentoring and coaching, and the importance of being a great listener, and literally explaining them one by one that, advising and mentoring, like, we can give you ideas, but in the end, you are the one who's going to decide. I think the reason why founders don't like getting advices or being coached or mentored is because they think they have to do what we say as mentors. So in our accelerator, we first teach them that these are ideas, these are our opinion, this is our experience, and you might have a different idea. We give you all that information, we give you all the mentoring and the advice, but at the end of the day, you are the CEO, you're the founder or co-founder, and you are the one who is responsible, and you're the one who's going to decide. So it's kind of like this research you do on Google. Why not? You're just listening to this amazing people. I think, talking about the importance of getting mentoring in the first place is really important, and that, you don't have to do exactly what we say as mentors, as coaches, but, you can just gather that information and decide for yourself.
100% agree with you. So in our team, we forbid each other to make a decision for the founder. So if somebody thinks, I think that this company need to do this, we stop ourselves. So I stop our colleagues, or I heard the same from them. So, okay, no, Nikita, don't make a decision for the company. He's the CEO. Actually, so CEO will make a decision by himself or by herself. And there is no need to take a responsibility for the company, because this is their business. They should do this. So you're doing the great thing. So if you're teaching founders how to listen to the mentors, how to think about their opinion, and how to listen to the questions, this really totally works. So according to my practice, we have two problems usually. So founders listen to nobody, or founders try to take into account every opinion they heard from the platform. So they talk to one of our experts, they found the mentor to talk to, they talk to cross partner, and they think, okay, we need to do all of this all together. So this is a problem. But when they leave when they leave 2 or 3 cycles in this cadence, so when they have a lot of opinions, they need to decide, or they just or the mind will blow. So that's why they have to decide on this. So this ecosystem.
Just understanding and learning and then filtering aligned with your mission, and that I think takes a different level of mastery, self-mastery. That's why I usually pay a lot of attention on self-mastery. The topic self-mastery. Is the founder a master of his life? Can he listen, and can he learn, and can he grow? Because I think that the biggest mistake a founder can, we do a lot of mistakes, but the biggest one would be, if you ask me, being stuck on one problem or being stuck somewhere along the way, because entrepreneurship and being a founder needs us to move fast and keep on moving. If you're stuck more than a couple of weeks on one problem or one thing, it's just the biggest mistake. The company might even fail because of that. So act fast, learn fast, fall fast, go fast, fast track.
Yeah.
So how do you decide on which companies to invest in? What's your process on choosing the companies you want to invest in? Because there are a lot of founders listening to our podcast as well, and maybe some of them, might apply to you. So how would they apply, or how do you choose the founders? What's the process?
Yeah, I'd be happy to tell more about this. So we're trying to build the process that could be valuable for the founders themselves also. And I will tell you how it works for them. So first, it's a screening. So when we have applications through our website, through AltaVC, you can go there and leave your application. We are looking for revenue. We're looking for business model and verticals that match our thesis. So we're investing in healthcare, wellbeing companies, mental health, and so on. Also, it's important that your market is United States or European Union, and it's important for us that you have a huge market opportunity, more than $1 billion in total addressable market, or SOM, some SAM. And after that, so if you go through the screening process, you are talking to one of our scouting and analytics experts. So with head of scouting, Yuri, or analyst, Andrew. So they are asking questions about your background, about your motivation, why the founder is doing this, how did you come to this idea, about the market, about the product. So we are filling our internal checklist. After that, so this is the process that we hope is valuable for the founders. We are going into deep dive into the business, spending 60, maybe 90 minutes with each of the founders, asking them questions about their business, about the value, about the goal, and the business model. It helps us to understand the bottleneck of the founder, and we're trying to think with the founder at this during this session how they can deal with this bottleneck, how they can achieve their goal, and to do something with their challenge as fast as possible with less resources and in the most efficient way. This is how we show how it can be helpful for the founders, and founders can see how we work, that we are asking questions, not giving advices, and so on and so on. The next stage is mentor and expert selection process. We're inviting, it's online, complete online. We're inviting 24 of mentors and experts. They're people who work in startups, in venture funds, or co-founders that were facing the same problem in the same industry and in the same verticals as you, and every founder managed to talk to 6 to 5 people during a 2 hours procedure, and they're getting a lot of feedback from the market. So for the B2B startups, for example, we inviting the people who are dealing with sales or who have some expertise in the verticals that they working in, and during this 2 hours meeting, they are getting massive expertise from the people that we got together. From our side, it helped us. From our side, to understanding a lot about how founders behave themselves, what questions do they ask, and what risks and what opportunities our mentors and experts see in this company. Then we are taking all this together, and during the investment committee, we are making decisions about.
It's very different because usually when founders meet with VCs, they talk to a couple of people, but getting all these mentors and speaking to you and really filtering and deepening the process, you're actually lowering the risk. So that's just awesome for LPs or for people like me, investors, because you do a deep dive. It's such a deep screening process.
It works both sides. Yeah, I agree with you. Nice. And it works both ways. So we are trying to eliminate risks for our LPs, and also we showing founders that actually they will spend next 3 months with us, and it will be
lovely. It's a very interesting process. We might actually do something like it.
We're trying to design this process this way.
I think it's a great
what we
idea
are looking. Nice.
Open up.
Yeah, let's discuss it after the podcast. Sure. Nice. Yeah, and the thing that we are trying to look at the founders. So when they got the question for us, when they understand, okay, you can get advice from us. When they stop being defending their position, when they reflect about the business, about their bottleneck, so they show that they are coachable, that they can understand the questions, they can use the experience of the mentors. This is one of the best points, the best characteristics that we can get from we can see at the founders team, and that's how it works. So, and when we see that we can bring value for the founders, that they can benefit from it, we make an offer, sign a term sheet, and invite them to participate in our program. During the program, we invest up to 70K, and after the program, when the founders found the co-investments, we support them.
Thank you. It was a lovely conversation, and I learned a lot. So I believe all of our investors and also founders learned a lot as well. I'm looking forward to meeting you again, to our next meeting, because I'm thinking of, as you know, becoming an LP in your VC. Thank you, Nikita. Is there anything you want to add?
I'd love to. Thank you. Thank you, Nikita, to inviting me here. It was a pleasure to talk to you, and you asking really important questions for us, as investors, and also you are asking really important questions for the founders. And happy to.
Thank you. Yeah.
If I help them or if I start answering
we will be working together soon.
To me, LinkedIn. So try to be
helpful with the companies we invested in already,
and maybe
getting some mentoring from you, and also bringing our networks together. Yeah, thank you, and thanks to everyone who is listening. You know how to reach us at our mevcap.com website. You can send emails. You can also follow us on social medias. Have a lovely evening, everyone. Have a lovely day.